Good old Alex Jones is out there spreading the fear as normal and sending you down a wrong path as normal. Today's video that I watched is about the internet getting shut down and being controlled and manipulated by the elites. And the solution is go to the politicians that are creating all of these problems and think that the politicians who are creating this problem are going to provide you with the solution, so that when these politicians that are coming at the solution, you'll buy into the next evil plan that they got for you. It's total insanity. Okay, here's the deal is, yeah, they did start with radio. And then radio started to be pretty corrupt and filled with our corporate world and all their advertising, which controls the news, that controls how you're motivated to buy stocks and bonds of these big corporations. If you haven't guessed it, that a lot of stocks rising and falling, it's insider trading if you can tell where people's consciousness and their belief systems are. If you can fear people into, oh my God, I got to do this. If you can tell that in this particular time, people are going to fall in for fear, which is going to make that stock rise and fall, then if you are the creator of that fear, you're controlling it. It's insider trading. None of these guys on Wall Street that are friggin' rich, did so because they're smart. No, they own the friggin' media. They own the control that causes the fear that they end up profiting from. And then we see TV, just the shows that you watch make the suggestion of what path you should be going down. So the whole, like cable, and it's gotten expensive, and yeah, you know what? They overprice themselves so much that they make themselves obsolete. So yeah, the internet is now saying that they're going to shut it down. Big friggin' deal. Let them shut it down, as if there's not going to be something else that comes up. Because as soon as we see it doesn't work, and it doesn't work for us finds another way. Us found a way to get over the TV and the internet, and we created the internet. Or us created a way of overcoming radio and TV, and we created the internet. you know, like, you don't want information spread by, you know, current newspaper, radio, TV, so we'll create something else that does. So now that we spread out all of the information that we need to know, we're all a lot smarter, and now they think they're going to control it and cut it down. And it's like, you know what? Don't even put any fear into it, and don't even go into people that you think are going to solve it, because that's the wrong direction. The people that end up fixing it are the people who have suffered from it the first. And I believe in China, any countries that have been trying to suppress the internet, guess what? Those people have found a way. They are smarter than us. Kind of look at what they're doing. Yes, they can't be that tied to people that are on this internet, because they're blocked from being able to share that information with you. So what you got to do is figure out, what are these guys doing, and get on the same system these guys are. Hackers. Get to know some hackers. There's a Chaos 4chan, I think it is. Get in touch with them. They look really big and evil, but who wants them to look big and evil? It starts with the media. It starts with Google. It starts with your politicians. If something looks like it's creating a ton of chaos, it must be really bad. No, some of the things you judge and perceive to be evil is not so evil, and the ones that you think are really, your saviors, are the actual ones that are evil. Kind of look at what Christians are doing. They want everybody dead. It's not about solving any problems. It's not about being accountable or responsible for what you caused to create this hell. No, no, no. Christians believe you just have to say sorry to Jesus, and that's enough repentance. Repentance means recognize the problems you caused and then fix it. But nobody that causes any of these problems or actually have any interest in fixing it. But yet us as stupid humans think that the ones that cause the problem are the ones that are going to solve it. They don't have the mentality to solve any problems. So, I wouldn't give any fear over the internet. If one thing is we've gotten an awful lot of knowledge, And if it all crashes and burns, if we lose our cell phones, we lose the internet, it's not that big of a deal. It's time to get out in your community and start connecting with community. All of this technology, all it has been is a bombardment of information that we didn't know, and now we know. So now it's time to take all of that information and put it out in your communities. It's like we're we're kind of creating a mental illness where we can't communicate with the guy next door. And take all of that information you learn and go in your communities and start fixing your communities. Get off your friggin' internet, get off your TV, get off your radio, and start living the life that you now learned from the internet. Take all that information and do something with it. Get excited. They want to take the internet, get control, because ultimately our governments are just a reflection of where we are at the bottom. If we change and live differently at the bottom, systematically our governments will change. So it's kind of important for you to take everything you learn and do something with it. Go out there and be the change. Go out and show what it's like to be the change. Learn how to love your neighbor. Instead of fighting with your neighbor, learn how to get along with your neighbor. You got all of the information. Now it's time to do something with it. And the biggest thing is don't fear. If somebody wants to take something away from you, your fight for your stuff is what will drive you insane. Just let it be. Easy come, easy go. Next. And then you're willing and open to have the newest next technology that's available to you because you're open to it. But as long as you're tied from one system that is about to collapse, then you're going to be in fear. Then you're going to be stuck in the loss of my stuff, and then you're not going to evolve. There's new, bigger, better stuff. All of this internet now, it's going to be a waste of time because the only thing that first of all, they're overpricing it and yet they're taking away everybody's jobs. So who's going to be able to afford it? They're cutting your own throats. And that's what insanity of the corporate world is like they want to earn profit yet making you a third world country so you have no money to be able to buy their products. So it's like they're kind of friggin' insane right there. So as long as they're overpricing it and you're losing all your jobs, it's like be one with it. The new jobs are going to be created. The new economic system is going to be created without the internet. Start taking your knowledge and do something with it and be at one with loss. Don't live your life as though, you are only something if you have something. You are something just because of who you are, not because of the stuff and the reflection of all the stuff you have. You're a reflection by the friendship and relationships you have with other people. Can you even get along with other people? Maybe you should learn how to get along. What good is all of this information you're getting if you can't get along with people? If you want more love in your life, don't think you're a lack of love. Feel what love is like and then go out and express it with other people and test it out. See if other people feel your love. If they're feeling your love, they should have a smile on their face. They should be loving back to you. There's so much opportunity out there. But if you're going to be stuck on loss and oh my God and fear and, the old Alex Jones way, then you're going to go downhill. But life is not hell. It's like be one with the universe because it's working for you and not against you. Just some food for thought. Peace out.